How do folks? How are you doing? Just a quick one. And this one's going to be a bit of an update on me because there are a few folks, believe it or not, who give a shit. I'm very surprised. Love you all. Thank you. And there's a few haters, so yeah, they can have it too. But the reality is, while I've been having, since I've had heart issues, I've wanted everybody to shut the fuck up about it because I don't want to talk about it. Basically, I want to get better and not constantly be dragged into this negative realm of giving every single body I know a daily update on what's fucking happening to me. It was driving me absolutely nuts. It was putting so much more pressure on me because I just wanted everybody to shut the fuck up and let me get on with healing. Although all those that were going on about it were really loving folks who do give a shit about me and were genuinely interested. The trolls and shills were just waiting for me to drop dead. But anyway, I still want everybody to leave me alone with it and let me continue my healing. But I do recognise that there are folks out there that really do give a shit and want to know. And now they're in a situation where they're my friends. They don't want to upset me and keep badgering me, but clearly I'm not saying much about it, am I? And I don't go on about my health. I let people know I've got an heart condition so they don't put the pressure on me, but I don't really go into what's happening on a daily basis. So let me give you a bit of a rundown. What was happening to start off with? Let's talk about what was happening. What was happening on a daily basis, random times. Could be for no reason, could be I've done something, but it's after the fact, never during. I would suddenly, my heart rate and my pulse, my blood pressure would just suddenly go right up through the roof. Borderline heart attack, and it felt like I'm about to have an heart attack. I'd lose all, I wouldn't say consciousness, but I'd lose all cognitive thought really. Or it's all encompassing when your heart's not working right, and then it just kind of takes over for a little bit as you're trying to concentrate on calming your heart rate. Tried a few things, not much worked. One thing that did help a little bit for anybody with a heart problem is yogurt. Sounds fucking bizarre, I know. A couple of spoonsful of yogurt brings down your blood pressure quite significantly within a couple of minutes, and that's tried and tested multiple times. But anyway, what I've been doing, that was happening. Also, I was having really severe sharp stabbing pains, probably 100 a day, to the point where I just started ignoring them, and even if I had one now you wouldn't even notice. I may just give a little jump like I've had an hiccup or something. Pretty much feels like a knife goes through your heart, but after it happens 100 times a day for months, you kind of get used to it. It's weird to say, so you just continue what you're doing, and it's happening. They've been ebbing down to the point now where I haven't had one for days, so that's fantastic. As far as the blood pressure and everything going way out the roof, that hasn't happened now for a couple of weeks. I get on the borderline of it. I can feel it happening, I can feel it starting. I settle myself down, concentrate on my breathing a bit, and it just ebbs away, so it don't actually get there. So that's fantastic as well. Basically my health is going through the roof. Now I've just gone away and I've found that I'm quite a lot better than I thought I was. Or getting away gave me an added boost. I've done non-stop. I've just made sure I was, in my opinion, it was making sure the missus had one last good break before I dropped dead. Although I know I was on the mend, you just never know what's going to happen. So I went away and I pushed myself, and although I did reach my limits a few times and then rested a little bit, and we got on and got cracked on, and we spent quite an active few days, and my ticker handled it very well, a lot better than I would have expected. I managed to do a hell of a lot more than I thought I would. on very little sleep. My body clock turned back round. Obviously we're travelling down there early, and I wanted it to while I was there, but unfortunately I've discovered that my body clock don't work that way. I can't get any more than 4 hours sleep. If I go to sleep earlier, I wake up incredibly early. It's shocking. I'm not happy about it, so I'm not getting enough sleep, so I've got to get back to my nocturnal ways just to be able to get 6 hours, which is what I need. 5 to 6 hours I can live on, but anything under 5 I don't do well on, and obviously that'll have a negative impact on my health, and I want it to keep going up and up. Anyway, top and bottom, how I've done this. I was back in hospital a while ago. Everybody knows what happened there. They went back in for an angiogram and they found that everything was squeaky clean in there. And that would be the medications I'm taking myself, which I'm going to go into. Alternative medicines for heart disease, or should I say the only fucking medicines for heart disease, because they don't cure heart disease, they maintain it. They want you to keep taking tablets so you can stay as you are, or deteriorate, and they can keep taking you back in and giving you another angiogram. So anyway, this angiogram last absolutely confirmed to me what I've been doing is working, and now my health increase. I was at death's door basically. Yes, I was coming on here doing a quick video while I had to go somewhere. I was putting my phone down, I was fucked. I was getting back home and I was having to lie down. I couldn't get up for a couple of hours. Not because of the video per se, but between the fact that I was getting up, going out, doing a video, yak, maybe make a phone call or have a phone call on the other journey, back or forth, whichever one I'd not done the video on. And just talking was absolutely destroying me. It was giving me wicked chest pains. I was in 24 hours with one of the other symptoms, 24 hours a day chest pain at about a level 5 of pain. But talking repeatedly like this, rapid talking, conversation on the telephone, that would increase it up to about a 7 or an 8. By the time I'd finished talking to anybody, I was done. I was in pain and hurting. Not a pleasant experience, but another reason why I didn't want to tell people what was going on with me, because I did want left alone to a degree, but I don't want to lose contact with folks. I love you all, so I'm still here. I just got to heal, and I have got to heal. I've pushed quite a few folks away because, in all honesty, I couldn't have been doing any of my healing with that sheer amount of volume of folks around, or the folks that I do like to talk to, but will, when we get into it, we will take up a couple of hours on a conversation or connecting on the internet, and all of that was making me worse. So I needed to push folks away a little and get on with some fucking healing, because no point in letting these conversations with folks that you do want to talk to kill you. It don't work, does it? And that's where it was going. So I had to cut everything to a minimum, and still I want to try and keep conversations as short as I can, although I want to keep chatting with folks, but I do want to keep them as short as I can, because I am still healing. It's a process, and as I said to everybody right at the start, my heart's fucked. My heart is fucked. If I'm going to heal it, it's not going to be take a couple of fucking tablets for a couple of days and then you're all right. It's a process. Now, Dr. Linus Pauling, who I followed his protocol. He's one of the top scientists of the world. Cardiologists hate him. Your favourite scientist, they called him to me. Excuse me, is one of the world's most accredited scientists. The world. He's written hundreds of peer-reviewed papers and books. There's nobody anywhere calling him a quack. Nobody. And you're just going to snort down your nose because I won't take your shite. They will push you and they will ridicule you and they will try to tell you you are wrong. This alone tells you though they are unconscionable. What is their game if they would do that? We talk about indoctrination. We talk about not knowing any better maybe. But when they do that, it kind of tells you they do actually know better. and they do actually know exactly what they're doing. They just want you to have your medicine. If you refuse this medicine, they'll offer you 2 more. If you refuse that one, they'll offer you 2 more, and it just keeps going. I had a phone call only last week from the doctors offering me another medicine, or telling me I need to come in and collect a different medicine. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm not even taking your other shit. It's absolutely bizarre. And I was flat, no, your poisons make me worse. Simple as that. I've told every doctor. I also wrote a notice, put my doctor under notice to put it in my medical record that the poisons are making me worse, and I listed symptoms that I get from it and what they've done to me so far. I got confirmation that has been placed within my medical record. So, which now I'm fighting for anyway. They don't want to give me, but I have got them under serious notice, and I've been told now all I've got to do is ring this one woman now and she's going to sort it. But the reality is I've been too fucking busy cracking on and to get it done, but I am going to be getting her rang in the next couple of days and having my full and entire medical record to absolutely fucking dissect, and believe me, I will dissect the motherfucker. But anyway, as far as my health's concerned, I am really fucking happy with my progress. I've had an absolutely fantastic 3 or 4 days away with my wife. Absolutely stunning. Met up with a couple of fantastic friends while I was away, and had a beautiful afternoon in an absolutely stunning location, and had a bit of a picnic. The weather held out until I got back. Fuck me, it was like, this is like foreign temperatures the entire time I was away, and then I get back to this shit. Couldn't have fucking ordered it better. It does seem, in all honesty, a bit of intervention somewhere, because I wouldn't have got the brakes. I'm trying to nose my edge out of this fucking junction. Here we go. Hold on tight, folks, this is going to be a bit. That got it. Right, anyway, where was it? Yes, a bit of intervention. I had no plans of going away, none whatsoever. Sister Mary Michael asks me a mission of God, I suppose, a mission for her. It was for her that I wanted to do it. She asked me if I would take her to Cornwall. Very important mission for her. She needed to get to Cornwall ASAP. So I arranged this where I could get away and I could do this. And I thought to myself, I'll come up a bit and meet up with a few folks, and well, not a few folks, a couple of folks who helped me sort my placing out down there, sorted a hotel and was looking for me. So I thought I'd go back up that way, stay in a hotel, me and the missus would have a break, and then we'll go back down and fetch her at the end and come back up. So I gets it all arranged. My son could only look after the dog on the last 4 days off he's having, because he's just been promoted, and his new job is as manager in this big fucking warehouse company. He was one of the managers. He's going from 4 on 4 off to weekdays 5 days on. So it was the last chance I could have got anybody to look after the dog for 4 days, and anybody knows out about my dog, there's literally only my son, 2 sons that would be able to look after her. So we've got it set that this is the only days it can be possible. Speaks to Sister Mary. Oh, my sister's coming the day after that, and no, it'd have to be after that. That's the only fucking possibility. Not swearing, obviously. The only possibility. So explained that to her, so she says, sorry, we can't do it then. I had to let her down. But I've got everything arranged. I've got a fucking hotel, I've got time off with the dog, got the missus already expecting and looking forward to a break. So, fuck it, we'll go anyway. We'll go down there. On one of the holiday days, I was going to meet up with a couple of friends, which I did. On the last day on the way back, unfortunately it didn't pan out. I had a full day planned on the way back, stopping off to a couple of good mates to see, you'll know who you are if you know where I went and who you'd be on the journey back. But I ended up waking up with food poisoning. The most bizarre fucking food poisoning. I know what caused it exactly. I'd had some hummus the day before that had been in the car just too long, and I thought when I was eating it was a bit dodgy, but I was hungry and I carried on. Woke up, I didn't actually get the shits. It was fucking head dizzy, spinning, feeling like I was really spinning and my stomach just doing somersaults. I had no balance or anything. But anyway, that was the only downside to the whole holiday, but it cleared up within a couple of hours, thank fuck. And I was left feeling wonky, but I could focus and I could drive. And it was just get back, just throw back like that, feeling like absolute crap. But I'd had this fantastic break, marred at the end with that, but hey, under the circumstances, it could have been marred with a fucked heart, which didn't play up once over the entire time down there. It could have been marred with terrible weather all the time I was down there. It was all beautiful, and it just seems like from absolutely needing a break so badly, without any plans of having one at all, one just kind of happened just at the right moment, gave me and the missus everything we actually really needed, and gave us also a bit of a check on my health and shown us where it stands or how much it's improved. The only thing I can do now, which I'm going to do, is start increasing my physical activity and try and build my fitness levels if I can, as and when I can, very, very carefully. I don't want to push to another heart attack, but at the end of the day, I know for a fact now I am on the mend. I know for a fact I'm doing very well, and if I keep myself healthy and as stress-free as I can, I should continue to mend with a little help from my friends. So I did want to update everybody. Thank you very, very much, everybody who has understood and gave me that little bit of space. It was really needed, but I am doing much better. Thank you for all your concerns. Now you can all fuck off and shut up about it again, because I will do another update one day at some point when I feel it's relevant, when I feel there's something significant to tell. I'm not going to be daily updating everybody, and I'd like everybody to still stick at not making your first things as your fucking heart or as your health, because I don't want to discuss it. I want to get fixed, get better. My health, keeping talking about how shit I feel or any negative things that has happened, just keeps it negative. I don't want to be fucking negative. I want to be happy. So let's all heal and let's all shut the fuck up about my health again. Love you all. Thank you, and see you all later. Ta-da.